Hi guys, welcome back to Vitale Style. Today I'm doing a makeup tutorial on this look, which I was inspired by a picture I saw on Pinterest, which was a really beautiful makeup look where it had almost like subtle pop of color on the eyes, but it was a little bit different. It had like this aqua color on the inner corner and on the outer bottom lash line, and then gold on the opposite. So it was gold on the outer part of the top of your lid and then the inner corner. So it was really pretty. It's a little tiny bit smoky with the liner. If any of you know what picture I'm talking about, give this video a thumbs up. Or if you like this look, please give me a thumbs up. It is definitely something out of my comfort zone because you guys know I do a lot of bronze, neutral looks because that's sort of my comfort zone. But with these summer months amongst us, I definitely wanted to do something a little bit more fun, a little more playful, a little more colorful, and aqua and gold, I just feel like it can't go wrong. I probably shouldn't have worn this black and white top with it, but it's all good. Now, I do already have my foundation and concealer in the video because I did a review on it, which I will link down below. It's the new CoverGirl foundation and concealer, so I will leave that link down below for you. And yeah, so I hope you like the look, and without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to prime my eyelids using my Too Faced Shadow Insurance. A little bit of that on each eye, and I'm also going to just I always just take my finger and drag a little bit of that primer on my lower lash line. Going in with a NYX Jumbo pencil in the color Pure Gold, I'm going to focus this on the outer half of my eyelid and then the inner bottom corner. And then just using your fingers, or I'm using this Deluxe Crease Brush from Real Techniques. I'm kind of just blending that out. Using a fluffy brush and Makeup Geek shadow in Peach Smoothie, I am just going to run that into my crease just as a transition color. Using a Sigma E55 brush and this color right here called Orsay this is a Sigma Paris palette. You can use any sort of aqua color. I'm going to pick some of that up, tap off the excess, and I'm going to pat that in the inner corner of my eye. But you can see I'm not going like all the way up into the crease. I'm just going to pull my eye taut just a little bit and feather that aqua color into the gold base. I'm taking the color Gold Digger from Makeup Geek and my this is not MAC, my Sigma E25. I'm going to pick some of that gold color and I'm going to brush it pretty much over the lid, overlapping that blue color or that aqua color just a little bit and running that into the crease. We're going to blend these two together so there's no harsh line. Really all you want is a small pop of color in the inner corner, and then we're going to have a pop of color in the outer corner at the bottom lash line. I'm just taking Peach Smoothie again with a E35 from Sigma, and I'm really blending that crease just to make sure it's not too sharp. And then I'm just going to pull my eye a little bit and run that over the blue and the gold. So you can see it kind of like, it shouldn't be too sharp. Just taking my MAC E39 brush and I'm going back in with Gold Digger. And I'm going to pop that in the inner corner on the bottom lash line. Oops, I don't know if you can see that. And then I'm going back in with that aqua color just on that same brush, and this is going to go on the outer corner on the bottom lash line. So it's like the opposite. So the blue on the top eyelid is in the inner corner, and it's going to be on the outer corner on the lash line. Just taking my MAC 217, and I'm just blending that out. Taking Pretentious from Makeup Geek and my same MAC 217. From what I can see, the lower lash line is smoked out a little bit, and also the very outer corner. So I'm just going to pop that on there and really blend it well, make it look a little bit smoky. Using my Milani Liquify, I'm going to tightline and run this in my lower lash line, in my waterline I should say, from corner to corner. just going to curve my lashes, and you definitely can add some false lashes if you want to. I'm not going to. I'm just going to pump up the volume with my Maybelline The Rocket Mascara. So I'm going to do a couple of coats of that, and then we'll come back and do the rest of the face. Now, because I already have my foundation and concealer on, I'm going to just use some of this Physicians Formula Nude Wear Concealer. This is really not a concealer. Oops, that really was a lot. And it's really not a highlight. It's just a really subtle highlight. I'm just going to pop that right under my eye, but not right under the eye because I don't want to touch any work that I've done. Any work, listen to me. You know, just kind of clean things up a little tiny bit. Just drag this down the nose. Feather it up like so, just with whatever I have left over. Now from the picture, it really is really hard to tell, but it looks like she's got hardly anything on the face. So I'm going to go with a really natural bronzer or really natural blush and a really, I just dropped my trash can. Oh well. A really natural bronzer and a really, really nude lip. That's what I'm going to do because that's what the picture had. So I'm just going to blend this out. You can see I'm not really going under my lower lash line. I'm going to just set my face with my La Mercier translucent powder just because I feel a little bit shiny. It is hot. It's really hot in this room too because of all the lights. Okay. I'm looking in the viewfinder because in the viewfinder I look so much more shiny than I actually am in person, and I'm hoping, and I always wonder if that's how it's coming off on camera, so I hope not. And then for bronzer, I'm using this Kardashian bronzer in Cabana Bronze. I'm using the darkest shade with my Sephora brush, kind of dipping it in. It's kind of like the two darkest shades. And then I'm going to just bronze up the skin. I'm not going to do any contouring. I'm just going to bronze because that's what it looks like from the picture, that's what it looked like. For my blush, I'm using Tarte Exposed and my Bobbi Brown blush brush. Again, I'm looking for really nude, like, you know, a pretty neutral, natural blush because the picture, you can't see there's anything on there, so I'm going with that because there's no crazy sparkles. It's kind of matte, so works perfect for this. And I am going to blend this out with my big Equal Tools bronzer brush. I'm just going to highlight with that lightest color of that bronzer because it's just really, really subtle. And again, in the picture, it was really hard to tell if she had anything on at all. And this is just an Equal Tools fan brush, which I really like actually. It's really nice. I'm actually going to use a little bit of that light color. I can get this open. There you go. With a little flat shadow brush just under the brow bone. No intense highlight, just a little tiny bit of something. And now before I do the lips, I'm going to just set my face with my Urban Decay All Nighter. I'm going to Sephora tomorrow and I definitely need to pick one up because I'm out. Okay, it's going to like the set and then we'll do the lips. For lips, I'm going to just fill in my whole lip using my Sonia Kashuk Nude Lip Liner. For lipstick, I'm using Soft Nude from Revlon. And for gloss, I'm using this Milani Crystal Gloss. It's this little teeny tiny nude one. I don't even know if they make it anymore, but any nude lip gloss will do. And that is that. Let's take off my hair clip. I did really beachy waves today as well. Really going with the beachy tutorial. Let's zoom you in on the eyes. Very, very different from me. Very nude and natural, neutral I should say, everywhere else. But I was really inspired by this picture because I thought it was so different how it had the pop of color in the inner corner and on the outer corner. So it was kind of different, but I really like it. I think it's still wearable. I think it's still really, really pretty, and it's just incorporating some really fun summery colors. So I hope that you have enjoyed this one. I really like it. I'm really digging how it came out. So I hope you do too. I'll have everything listed down below. And that's really about it. I hope you like it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys soon.